Hello everybody, this is Allshouse Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut. In the previous episode, we settled accounts with everybody and then headed off to see Alice to retrieve our data. Which we did, but unfortunately, things have gone horribly wrong. Because of course they can't go smoothly, and our old buddy Aldrin has decided to attack the Kreuzbasar with his mercs in tow. Now we have to go rescue our friends. Only got Iger with us, but that should hopefully be more than enough. Did they bring a hellhound with them? Oh well, it doesn't really matter. No point in going for the grenade, they're too spread apart for me to really do anything to them. Let's get moved over here. Actually, how about we first start out with our new adrenal contractor? Yeah, too used to right-clicking, because I've actually been playing a fair amount of XCOM Chimera Squad. Very fun. I actually am really enjoying it. Go full auto on him. Get Iger moved over here. And let's switch over to the assault rifle. Gonna be a better chance at hitting. Take out the mercenary here. And there goes all our armor, but it doesn't really matter. Now then, something ahead of you lets out a low rumbling growl from the shadows, a primordial sound that echoes down the snowy streets. It steps into the light. Dante. Even from this distance you can feel the heat radiating from the enormous dog's body. He locks eyes with you, and you can see the fire burning within them. He takes a step toward you, hackles raised. Iger glances at you. Her voice is calm, but you can see the unease on her face. I forgot to mention, fearless leader, your dog's acting funny. Yeah, I can see that. Happened fast too, just before you got here. I caught sight of him on the way down to the U-Bahn platform and he looked normal enough. Then one of these bastards took a shot at him and winged him. Big mistake. Dante got mad. Real mad. He started shaking and twitching and I saw fire in his eyes. He was on the guy before I could blink. A few seconds later, the shooter was a red smear on the sidewalk, and Dante, she stabs a thumb in the dog's direction, looked like this. With spellcasting and conjuring, you can use astral projection to read Dante's aura, which will tell you that he is, in fact, part hellhound. With a willpower of 4, you can force him to obey you. Without those, his obedience hinges on how you treated him. This is why I said, treat him very nicely, give him plenty of pets. Hey, Dante. Hey, boy. How you doing? Dante lowers his head, the hackles on the back of his neck standing stiff. He takes another step towards you and Iger. I don't think this is working, Talia. It'll work. Easy, buddy. Easy now. Slowly, the wind begins to shift and he sniffs the air. Looking from you to Iger and then back to you. Acknowledgement washes across his face and his expression softens. His ears stand back up, and you could swear that you see him smile. Dante takes his place by your side. Well, whatever it is, I'm glad he's on our team. Let's find the others. This is why, even if you aren't a dog person, I would highly, highly recommend that you treat him very nicely. Now then, we have a choice of going after Glory or Dietrich first. Don't worry, your choice doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that if you go after one, the other dies. Trust me on that one. Glory is going to be up north this way towards the statue and where the Schock and Wellenreiter phone booth is. Dietrich is going to be down this way by Cafe Says V. Personally, I'm going to go after Glory first. Now then, once you go after Glory, there's going to be a guy who comes up from behind you, and there are going to be 3 mercenaries that are going after Glory herself. So, I'm going to activate my adrenal pump, get moved over here and begin supporting Glory, while I'll send Dante after the guys going after the guy behind us. Let's full auto this guy. Iger, I want you moving up to help us. Get over here. That'll cost 2, but it'll still leave us 1 that we can use. Let's see. No. Assault rifle's best choice. Let's go for a single shot on this guy. Wasn't enough. Took you long enough. Yep, Glory falls immediately under our control. No need to worry about that. As usual, we'll activate her adrenaline pump, switch over to her claws, and begin attacking. Go after the Conjurer before I can summon anything. And Dante. Dante has access to several things. For one, he can chomp. 2, he can rip armor. But he also has several spells. Fireball, a fire explosion that also does ongoing negative HP for 2 rounds. It's an AoE attack, so I'm not going to waste it on this one guy. We also have Petrified. Target loses all AP and cannot attack or move. It lasts for 1 round. He has Fire Breath, a breath of fire that does negative 12 HP and does an additional 5 HP damage for 2 rounds. Pack Tactics. Dante leads the pack. Allies within range of 3 gain +1 movement, lasts 2 rounds. I think I'm first and foremost going for the Petrify. And then I'm going to start ripping him apart. Or at least I would if I had the money for it, or I had the AP for it. I don't know, Fireball, Fire Breath. Fortunately, Conjurer managed to summon. Thankfully, the others don't seem to be attacking us. As a matter of fact, this guy didn't even move. Okay, Glory, first and foremost, use your Hearthfire. Heal off that 31 damage. And then kill the Conjurer. That'll get rid of the Fire Spirit. And you know what? Finish this guy off so we can focus on the other guy. Go for a combo on this guy. Damn it. I was hoping that would finish him off. No matter. Go for the full auto. That takes care of him. And unfortunately, our line of sight is blocked for this guy, so we're just going to have to move over to try and take care of him. Iger, however, does have line of sight of him. Oof, that was not good. No matter. Dante, do be a good boy and rip him apart. Okay, his armor's damaged. Idiot. Wasted his time with that one. Go for a Deadeye. Ah, stupid cover. You know what, Dante? Just turn him into your new chew toy. Let's go for single shots. More accurate. Okay, that takes care of all of them. Now it's just time to go after Dietrich. It's not going to be too different from the fight with Glory, except that we won't have somebody coming at us from behind. Okay, activate Adrenal Contractor. And go for a full auto blast on this guy. Oof, he went down quickly. Let's see, Iger, you know what? Take your sniper rifle and start picking these guys off. Ooh, that was a good shot. Didn't quite get him, but you know what? That's fine. Whoops, thought I had Dante selected because, you know, he was next in line. Yeah, but doesn't matter. Let's get Glory over here. Over here, boss. Yeah, we see you. Keep doing that to exit out of those things. Let's see if we can't get enough range with just one movement. Yes, we can. Ah, dang. I was hoping he'd hit the mage with that. Oh well, let's try for the electro core then. Dang it. Alright, that'll have to do. Although there is this one guy who shows up. Alright, he's down. Let's go for a Deadeye shot on this one. Oof, that is a lovely crit. Iger, unfortunately, you're going to have to move up in order to get line of sight on him. But that shouldn't be a problem. Glad to see you all made it here alive. Dietrich straightens, his joints cracking under the strain. He takes a step in your direction, his expression grim. Listen, boss, we've got problems. You don't say. I saw a group of these jackasses peel off a few minutes ago. They made a beeline for the sewers. They were carrying bombs, Talia. Can't say what yield, but they looked big. Unless you fancy living in a crater, I'd suggest that we hightail it down there. Where the hell is Blitz? He took off with Malit, said something about jamming the attackers' comms. Don't worry about them. We gotta deal with those bombs. Yes, we do. Now, there is something you need to bear in mind. One of the stipulations for this mission that you may or may not have noticed is that the team must survive. Unfortunately, there's this thing about it that if you summon an elemental that escapes, it counts as a team member death and causes you to lose the level, so be very careful with that. Anyways, we gotta head down into the sewers, where the ghouls are hiding. And just to let you know, if you saved the ghouls in the sewers, then they will assist you in combat. I'm not 100% sure if the... Alright, well, first we gotta deal with these guys. And they are unfortunately bunched up in a way that makes Fireball very effective. Not all of them, but close enough. Ooh, that is some nice damage. Good Dante. Get a little extra on that guy. Let's see. Yeah, he's gonna be dead from the fire, so I don't need to worry about him anymore. For a Deadeye. Let's see. Iger. You keep doing the same. And they're down, and we can just end our turn. Because he will die from the fire. Now we can enter the sewers. Head into the sewers? Yes. You and your team descend into the sewers, footsteps echoing off the damp stone walls. You barely notice the smell. There's no time to waste. Aldrin's team of mercenaries is down here somewhere, racing to plant explosive charges beneath the Kies. The fate of the Kreuzbasar is in your hands. No pressure, then. So, we have 11 turns to disarm all 3 bombs. Not a whole lot of time. So, makes sense that we're going to want to use our adrenal pumps in order to speed this up. Now, the bombs are not affected by explosives, so feel free to use grenades if you want. Alright, there's a bomb over there, a bomb over there, and a bomb over this way. I say we head for the bomb over this way first. Let's keep the team together so that we don't have to worry too much. Obviously, there's going to be mercenaries guarding them, you know, to keep us from disarming them. And I know, bad idea to bunch up, but we don't have much of a choice. The enemies aren't making a move on us, so that's somewhat concerning. I think I'm going to use haste on Glory to give her even more AP to work with, so that she can get her butt in gear quickly and get these bombs defused. Plus, she's the tougher of all of us, so probably not a bad idea to send her in when she's got... At least I personally think she's the toughest of us. Yeah, as you can see, Ghoul right there. They will assist us in this fight. But we still have to move quickly, because, you know, we've only got 10 rounds. Now then. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to take this time. I'm just going to get moving to take care of the other bombs. Oh boy, this one's guarded by a lot of guys. But so be it. We got to do this if we're going to survive. Fool. Feel free to let the ghouls work as a distraction for you, because, you know, they're here to help us. Alright, let's get Glory out of there, and then get moving. Now, whether or not we have to kill all the mercenaries in order to pull this off, I couldn't tell ya. But we gotta keep moving. And the last one's gonna be back here. In that case, I'm gonna be better off moving everybody around this way anyways. Well, that was a waste of AP and time. But it has been quite some time since we've been down in the sewers, so forgive me for not remembering the exact layout of it. Actually, now that I think about it, didn't Iger have some cyberware that we gave her? Or was it just something that increased her movement? Oh well, I'll check it next turn. Haste is still on cooldown, and it will cost him 40 HP to cast. No thank you. Almost killed one of them. Okay, unfortunately my Adrenal Constrictor has worn off, and it's got another 2 turns until it's ready again. Let's see, activate wild reflexes, Dodge first attack each round for 3 rounds. Nah. I don't need that quite yet. Now, this last one is obviously guarded by 4 mercenaries, but all the bombs are defused. All that's left is to wipe out the mercs. Because, you know, we can't just leave them down here. Fun as it might be to leave them to the mercy of the ghouls. Now, that guy's almost dead. He'll probably die from the infection. Okay, gonna want to take out that conjurer first and foremost. And the mage. Ugh. Oh, yay, more ghouls to help us. That's gonna be actually very helpful. Like, no joke. Alright, go for a Deadeye on this one. Finish him off. And go for a full auto on this guy. Try to take him out. Unfortunate, but oh well. Iger, you finish him off, and then get in here to help assist with the other 4. Let's see. Who to go after first? Probably the Conjurer. Wait, first and foremost. Let's get an aim buff. And a health haste buff. Still got one more turn for her adrenaline pump, but so be it. Alright, her armor is broken. Go for an eviscerate. That'll take care of the spirit. Go for a combo attack on the hired mage. That leaves him stunned. And just start slashing him. Let's see. Dante. Is it just me, or did the fireball and his petrify ability move? Yeah, whatever. Let's try this in a way that won't get to the ghoul. Good boy. I mean, I'll admit that was one hell of a throw. That, on the other hand, was pathetic. And that shouldn't even count. Okay then, Iger. Oof. Let's see if you can't take these guys down with your sniper rifle. Unfortunately, that one used up 2, so oh well. Let's get our adrenal contractor going. And then start blasting these fools. What do you mean not enough? Oh, whoops. It's still on auto fire. Didn't auto switch away. Alright, Glory, adrenaline pump. And keep slashing this guy. Now I get the critical. That always seems to be the case. You don't get the critical hit until after you, until they're pretty much just a few HP away from being killed. Unfortunately, Dante can't do much because he's only got 2 AP, so I'm just going to start moving him this way. Alright, there's still a merc being chased by a ghoul. Like I said, the ghoul's very helpful in this fight. Well, when they hit. Let's see. Go for a full auto on this guy. Dang. And I'm out of ammo, so reload. Alright, he's finished off. Iger. Get some shots off on the Vanguard mercenary. Ah. Oh well. Glory, you go after this guy. Let's see. -8, -2. Yeah, he's done for. Focus on this guy instead. Dietrich, try to get him unbalanced if you can. That'll make him a lot easier to hit. And let's see. Dante, you know what? Let's get you out here and see if you can't help out. Yeah, not enough AP. Yeah. Guess the on fire must have worn off. Dang it. Okay, Glory. Let's see, 18 HP. Go for an Eviscerate. See if we can't get him down to a level where he'll die from the bleeding. No, not quite. Alright, these guys are down. Not much else left for you to do. Let's see, Iger. I'm gonna have to reload. But you know what? Ah, no. Dietrich's haste spell hasn't finished recharging yet. And go for the Deadeye, and then just keep blowing him away. See, as for myself, I'm probably gonna go for a Deadeye in this one. Yep, that finishes him off, and then take a shot at him. And another. There we go. And obviously there's still somebody left. So let's get moving. See if we can't find him. Unless he's already dead. No, he's still here. Probably still being chased by a ghoul. Okay. Let's head to the safe house. Take care of Ansel. That orc's gonna pay for this. Well, nope, the ghoul finished him off. All that's really left is to get out of here. You emerge from the foulness of the sewers, only to be met with the equally dark stench of cordite and death. Although you've saved the Chiez, it is far from unharmed. Residents wander the streets dazed, holding their wounds, tending to others, observing the damage. The look in their eyes tells a story. Their illusion of safety has been shattered. You enter Paul Amsel's trade emporium, already knowing what you'll find there. The knowledge doesn't make the discovery any easier. Gained 8 karma. I was really hoping we'd get a little bit of chance because we're pretty much out of time, but oh well. Once again, the team gathers around Paul Amsel. But tonight, he has no more missions to offer, and no advice to give. His body lies motionless on the hard wood, cooling in the night air. The ruin of his face has been hidden under a burlap tarp. For several minutes, nobody speaks. Finally, Dietrich steps forward. I think we should say something about Paul. There's another moment of silence, then Iger speaks up. I'll go. Iger brings herself to attention, stares straight ahead. Paul Amsel was an important member of this team, and he supported us well. He said what he was going to do, and he did it. That's rare. That's worthy of respect. She looks down at the body. There's a long pause before she speaks again. Thank you, Paul Amsel, for everything. Another pause. Her voice softens. I was out of position when they came for you. I couldn't save you. I'm sorry. The others shift uncomfortably, not knowing what to say. Glory breaks the awkward moment, her voice a frosty monotone. I appreciate what Amsel did for us. It's another loss, one that this team can't afford. Glory's eyes sweep across the group, then land on Amsel's body. Her expression is impossible to read. After a moment, she turns her head to look at you. Losing people is hard, no denying it. Paul was a good one, and will be missed. Dietrich nods in agreement and crosses himself. Yeah, he was. Goodbye, Paul. Gott sei mit dir. Gingerly, Blitz steps forward. His hair is mussed and there's a fresh bullet hole in his jacket. He smells like smoke and blood and stale sweat. His hand trembles as he takes them out of his pockets. Well, I didn't know Paul as well as the rest of you, but he seemed like a good guy. He shuffles his feet. I didn't want to see this happen, at any rate. You okay, Blitz? Looks like you and Malit saw some action back there. Yeah. His eyes remain fixed on Amsel's body. I'll live. As if in turn, Dante lowers his head sadly, lets out a heavy sigh, then closes his eyes. We'll miss you, Paul. Don't worry about the body. I know what to do. Be respectful, but be quick. After all, it is only a shell. Paul is with Monica now. We're all going to be with Monica soon if we don't do something. If we don't do something. The Firewing came after us once. She'll do it again. And she doesn't care if she brings down an entire Kiez to get us. Can't argue with that, boss. While Feuerschwing lives, the Kreuzbasar is at risk. Our friends, our home, everything that Monica and Paul fought to protect. They'll all be destroyed if we don't put an end to her first. Come on, everyone. Let's get a look at that optical chip. I want to see what we're dealing with. And we will. But that will have to wait for the next episode, as well upgrading our team, because we are out of time for this episode. So, I'm going to have to end it off here for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content. Don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, or to hit the straw poll link to vote for our next Let's Play. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.